What are we
Yep,
using?
no marshals.
What are we using? You gotta let me know.
Any gun, no marshals.
Any gun, no marshals? Alright.
No Tech 9. No Tech 9.
I bet. Let me create a
Hello
collab.
everybody, and as you can hear and see in that video, that this man sat here and said no marshals, no Tech 9. Let me give you the backstory to this video. So the match previously to this game, we were playing on Hijack. Now the thing is, I use Tech 9 and marshals when I'm just feeling like being a dick, or when I'm playing on small maps like that. And I use it for rushing purposes because I know I can get through the enemy team with those two weapons pretty easily. Now the thing is that if you guys look me up on the Call of Duty tracker, you can see I can use any gun, like any time of the day. I mean, all my guns have just about a 2 KD, if not higher, and there are some that is under a 2 KD, but a few points off. But this guy, or I should say just this jackass, said no marshals, no Tech 9. So right in the video. So, I didn't use the Marshal or the Tech 9. I used a fucking, Mac 10. Now, in my personal preference, some of the DLC weapons are pretty bad. Like the new SMG, I think it's mediocre. I don't think it's really good. It gets outgunned by a lot of stuff. Same thing with the new assault rifle. Even the one assault rifle that shoots really slow but no recoil, that is terrible in my opinion as well. And he was using the AK-47. Me personally, I think the AK-47 is one of the best guns in the game. Well, assault rifle wise, I love using the AK, and I don't like ARs. And the Grav, aka the Galil, is another favorite of mine. It's just really good, in my opinion, with the right gun. I mean, every gun can be really, really powerful with the right stuff on it, and people just don't understand that because they sit here and think that, you know, you're using a DLC weapon, you're just straight up trash. No, what makes a gun good is the attachments you put on it. I mean, and the Mac 10 has insane amount of recoil. Yeah, the recoil is manageable, but at the same time, nonetheless, you run through ammo very quickly, and it's not the best at far ranges. Ever since the Tech 9 came out, the LC-10, the Mac 10, all those weapons hardly get used because the Tech 9 just dominates. So, and these guys, this dude was just terrible, and he was just mad at the fact that I won in a 1v1, and he rage quitted. The 1v1 starts off slow because this dummy didn't put on the radar being constant, and he sat there and told me messages that I only know I'm spawn trapping in Nuketown. Well, the Nuketown's been out for how many Black Ops series now, and literally they've had the same exact fucking spawn. So if you don't know the spawns by now on Nuketown, then you're kind of stupid. And I haven't used the Mac 10 in a while, so the recoil control was a little bad for me. And this basically was the slowest 1v1, and he talked about me head glitching and everything. Well, as you can see, that's what he was doing first. And, you know, obviously, like everybody else, they're going to be a hypocrite and think they're just good and everything else. And then, obviously, when I do something that they do, they're going to call me out on it because it's okay for them to do it, but not me. I mean, it's not my fault that this guy was just bad. I mean, like I said, the 1v1 starts off really slow, but towards the end it does pick up and it does get a little bit better. And the reason why, I mean, if you 1v1 a lot of people in 1v1s, they normally head glitch. And then he gets on me about using body armor. Now, if you're using a particular weapon, it doesn't even matter. You can actually go through body armor like it's fucking nothing. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about when, you know, body armor is kind of overpowered. I mean, I mean, they're not life-threatening streaks. It's not like I called a whole-ass fucking gunship on him or anything else like that. I just called him body armor. That benefits me. And literally, and two, nonetheless, he also had host advantage. I mean, you'll see when I pop off the bullets, when I shoot the gun before he does, and I'm more accurate than him, and he just instantly melts me, and I'm just dead accurate. Like, I could have had him here, but I forgot I didn't have that grip on it. Like, him and his boy toy literally sat here and said, no Marshall, no Tech 9. Well, I didn't use any of that this game, and I still get called, I'm trash at the game, even though I won, and he rage quitted. I talked to myself throughout the whole entire thing. I muted them because I'm pretty sure they were going to talk hella shit, and I didn't feel like listening to these two idiots talk. I mean, he wants to talk about me head glitching and stuff. He's camping in buildings and everything else like that. So I don't know why he wants to sit here and talk about me, but he's just more retarded than I am. I mean, and this man's got 13. This man's got 16,000 kills with this AK, and not even a 2 KD with it. You would think by now, with him using the gun as long as he has, he would whoop me instantly. But no, I literally pick his gun up and I start smacking him with his own weapon. So I don't know what he's trying to say or whatever. All I know is he's bad. I mean, you're gonna literally see how bad he is. He head glitches in the middle of the map over where that car is, and I literally just juke him out of his ankles, and I go up top of this building where I'm in right now, and I kill him with the MAC-10. So I don't know. He's just, I don't know. This guy's brain is the size of a fucking peanut, and it's okay for him to talk hella shit. I mean, I'm used to it. Like I said, I use the Tech 9 or Marshalls only because for Russian purposes, and also too, I like to piss people off because a lot of people use that stuff, and it only makes sense. I mean, you can't beat them, join them. I mean, yeah, it's scummy, but why sit here and play with other weapons and everything else when the whole lobby, especially when you're in my lobbies that are sweaty, when they're filled with this type of stuff, and I'm trying to use different weapons. That's why I don't use different weapons anymore, because I go into a match and I start using, let's say for instance, a bullfrog or any type of other SMG or AR, and everybody's bunny hopping around the fucking map using Tech 9s and Marshalls, and that's what makes me irritated, and it puts me past that point. I mean, I'm used to having OP weapons, I'm used to using them, I've dealt with it in fucking just about every COD I've played, and like I said, this was the slowest 1v1, so I'm sorry if the video is really slow for you guys, but he rage quits, and after that, we just started going back and forth with text messages, and when he still texted me, obviously. He's just bad. I mean, I looked his stats up. He's talking about his 1 KD shows that he's good, when his 1 KD really shows that he's average at the game. And I'm sitting here and I showed him proof with my 2 KD, but yeah, he still wants to call me trash, and I only use DLC weapons. Well, the thing is, I like to use these new DLC weapons to get a feel for them and see how they work. And also, too, to see what good attachments I can put on them. I mean, that's how I met, like, right here I juke him, by the way. But, like, that's how I've actually became friends with somebody, because I gave them a good Galil class, aka the Grav. I mean, that AR, in my opinion, is fucking phenomenal. I love it. It's not overpowered, it's not good. You can still get slapped with it, but it just all depends on how you use it. I mean, it shoots fast, it's got good recoil control and good accuracy. So, I mean, it's going to do a little bit better than some assault rifles that have high damage output, but lower sensitivity. I mean, higher recoil control. I can't even speak. Like, this man just lost to an SMG. And this thing has recoil, and I haven't used it in a while. Like, if I used it like when I first did when it came out, oh, it would have been chops for him. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I'll probably talk at the end of it, but catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh shit, wrong one.
Damn, I should have known. Give him the AK. Thank you. You camping bitch. That should have been a kill. This is the slowest 1v1 I have ever fucking came across.
Counter spy plane ready for deployment. You have armor available.
Is he leaving? Oh, tell me he ain't leaving.
I have no idea.
Says, connection interrupted, and he's hell, so I think he's leaving. I thought he said,
Yeah, I think
I thought your boy
I'm not
was
sure.
gonna whoop me.
I have no idea. Hold on, I'm gonna text him.
Alright. I could use anything besides the Tech 9, shit.